Hi everyone, today I joined a day trip tour to explore some of the most historical places in Egypt, and honestly I found it way more enjoyable than going on my own. Our first stop was Karnak temple in Luxor. This is one of the largest religious complexes in the world, built to honor the god Amun-Ra, and as soon as I stepped in, I was amazed by the massive pillars and the hieroglyphs carved on the walls. Many of them still perfectly preserved, and it really feels like stepping back in time thousands of years ago. After exploring Karnak, we took a break for lunch at the restaurants by the Nile. What made it even better was that lunch was already included in the tacos and no need to pay extra. The restaurant had a direct view of the Nile, and it felt incredibly special to see this iconic river with my own eyes, especially knowing how it's tied to the famous story of Prophet Moses. We then continued to the Colosseum of Memnon. These are two giant statues, each around 18 meters tall, standing proudly in the desert. They were once part of a massive temple built by Pharaoh Amenhotep III. Even though the temple itself is long gone, the statues remain as towering witness of ancient glory. Next, we visited the traditional stone carving workshop. Here we got to see local artisans making statues and ornaments from native stone like alabaster. What fascinated me the most was how they still use age-old manual technique passed down through generations. Everything is handmade and such a skill and patience. After that, we headed to the Valley of the Kings. This is the famous burial site of many ancient Egyptian pharaohs and nobles, including the legendary tomb of Tutankhamun. While we couldn't visit all the tombs, the ones we did enter feature incredible wall painting and long corridors that feels mysterious and sacred. It's amazing how much care they put into honoring the afterlife. Our final stop was the Temple of Hatshepsut, a stunning temple built for Egypt's most famous female pharaohs. The temple has a very unique design and majesty, built right into the cliff with strikingly symmetrical architecture. Hatshepsut was known as a powerful and visionary leader, and this temple really reflects her legacy and greatness. So guys, that pretty much wraps up this one-day trip, and it was full of history, beauty, and unforgettable moments. It feels like reading a history book, but this time I was in the story.